Alright, so doing a little video about catfishing here on the Columbia River. A little spot here on the rocks. Got my wife and daughter. Say hi.
Hi.
Hi. Say hi.
Say hi.
Anyway, beautiful sunset tonight. Oh, that looks really nice on the camera.
Okay.
Just went swimming a little bit, but anyway. So, it is today July 9th? 10th? Really?
Yes.
Anyway, down here, we're off of Marine Drive, just on the rocks. But, anyway, real simple setup here. So, I use a sliding sinker rig. I'm trying to do this one-handed. But, basically, I got my pencil lead clipped onto a snap swivel, sliding on the main line. And I just have a little bead as kind of like a knot protector, and then a bell or a barrel swivel, and then attached to that I have, I don't know, this is a pre-tied snelled leader, and that's about 8 inches or so. And then I like a size number 4 to number 6 hook. That's ideal for these bullhead catfish and even channel cats. That's a good size. You won't lose very many fish on that with that size hook, and you won't miss the little ones. If you're getting your bait picked at, the smaller hooks here will hook them pretty good. But anyway, I caught some night crawlers the other night, and those make excellent, in my opinion, second to none as far as catfish bait. So usually I'll use a whole one, but sometimes when they're being greedy, a piece is better because they're not able to steal the bait. So bear with me as I do this one-handed. Let's see if I can get this. I really need to get a tripod, but I haven't done that yet. Anyway, so that's basically how I like it. I hook it about 3 or 4 times, but I leave the ends hanging off enough to wiggle a little bit and give it some movement. And then the biggest tip I could say with any sort of catfish, bullheads, channel cats, anything, they feed obviously 100% by scent, not at all by sight, typically, which is why they're nocturnal. But I recommend using scent on my bait. So my probably favorite of all time is this Mike's gel scent. The shrimp scent works really good. There's a toss-up between the shrimp and the crawfish. It's pretty similar as far as how many fish I catch on each of them, but I like that stuff there. And then also the Procure. Any of the Procure scents are bomb, but the crawfish works really well. So anyway, either of those, pretty much any scent. Catfish aren't too picky, but they do feed primarily on crawdads. Almost every catfish I catch down here has a stomach full of crawdads, so let's see if I can pick this up. Anyway, I just squirt a little bit on there. I'm getting low. I need to get more. But anyway, even that right there is probably enough. Just a little drop or two. But that stuff's strong. Just that alone will bring them in. And where I'm fishing here on the rocks, it's... No. Yeah, there's some big fish jumping right out here. We were here the other day and we saw 2 huge sturgeon rolling. I think they're spawning. But anyway, this time of year in the Columbia, it's like everything's feeding because the water has finally warmed up enough for them to get real active, and the water's also higher. Oh, there's a fish right there. So anyway, right here where I'm fishing, it's pretty much a drop off about 5 to 10 feet out off the bank. I don't know if that's really picking it up, but it drops off. It goes from about, waist deep to 10, 15 feet deep within, 10, 15 feet off the rocks. So, and catfish typically like to usually feed in the shallower, muddier water. But in here, they feed up in these rocks. These rocks are full of crawdads. So, when we were here a couple nights ago, it was like as soon as I casted, I was getting fish. Once the sun goes down, it's lights out. You'll get fish all night up until the tide changes. Seems like on an outgoing tide, there's more current and it washes the scent of your bait down a little faster. Anyway, so I will get back as soon as I start getting some bites. Okay, so I'm getting slammed right now. Hopefully, yeah, it's been maybe a couple seconds since I casted. You can see, see that blue one. So that looks like a catfish. It might be a sculpin, but he's been hitting it for a good minute now. But anyway, yeah. Ideally with catfish, if you're trying to like we're fishing for dinner tonight. In this cold water, these bullheads taste really good, especially when they're feeding on crawdads like this. Can you film it? Okay. Can you hold the camera for me?
I can hold from here.
Oh, okay. Can you hold the light too? So I've got my camera lady here.
Hello.
No, sideways. You want to hold it sideways.
Oh. Sorry, the smoke is... Oh.
I think we got one. Yeah, we got something. So, we got something on.
What did we get?
Yep, little cat.
Our phone sucks at focusing.
Little tiny yellow belly. So that right there, there's lots of those in here, but I suppose that's a good sign. Shows they're spawning. Not that they really have any trouble spawning anywhere, but
Oh,
yeah,
little one.
Yellow bullhead catfish is what that is.
Very yellow.
Yeah. Oh, he took it pretty deep. Cool. All right, there we go. So we'll throw him back in the water. Pause it.